Next, please.
Так, куда еще одного? А, вот сюда можно, да?
Next, please.
I don't want to let the cat
Next,
out of the
please.
bag yet.
Может, вот сюда? Попугаю?
Hey, I don't abuse and an exchange.
А, колокольчик.
No, this call.
Oh.
Или нет? Куда можно еще одного котяру засадить? А может, он уже все сдулся, на самом деле?
Hey,
Next, please.
you. Hello.
Oh, it's you again.
Please.
Make it snappy, I'm busy.
Next, please.
How's work?
All hell broke loose here all of a sudden. Now even a second line is constantly blocked. Now if someone else gets the idea of going into plane and send mode, I'll go crazy. That's for sure.
А я знаю
Where are
куда.
you going?
You do that. You shouldn't be.
I told.
В телефон будем играть.
Next.
Давайте на вот сюда посадим котика, наверное.
No reason to be alarmed. I've got everything under control.
Или просто так можно поговорить по телефону.
Inspector Gizmo speaking. You have an emergency to report?
Yes, Tony has thrown out my drum sets, and I had just installed a paintball mode.
Rufus,
Yes.
please don't block the line. The operator is already stressed out.
But this is about my rights as an ex-boyfriend. Oh, man. I hate radio calls.
Еще раз.
Inspector Gizmo speaking. You have an emergency to report?
Yeah, it's me. Still about Tony.
The emergency phone is for reporting crimes only, Rufus. Please don't block the line. The operator is already stressed out.
Еще раз.
Inspector Gizmo speaking. You have an emergency to report?
Yeah, it's me.
The emergency phone. Please don't block. The operator is.
Блин, а что можно поделать тогда? Как еще линию можно занять?
Next, please.
Точнее,
Next, please.
чем можно еще занять? Вот этого котика надо куда-то делать.
Ow, ow. The cat is... I guess it...
Next, please.
Ну что же,
Please. Next, please.
на звонок?
Next, please.
I don't want to let the cat...
Next, please. Next, please. Next, please. Next, please. Next, please.
I don't want to let...
Please. Next, please. Next, please. Next, please. Next, please.
Я не знаю, чем еще линию
Next,
занять.
please.
Я не могу...
All that's missing is... All that's missing...
Понятно.
Next, please. Next, please.
Как мне еще линию занять, блин?
Next, please.
No reason to be... I've got everything under...
А, может у меня получится? Ну-ка. Так, здесь нет. Какое-нибудь преступление может совершить. Типа вон поджога. Чтобы Гизмо не отвлекался.
can't just go in and... I mean...
Огнетушитель, с
it's
которым
too heavy,
нечего
doesn't it?
делать.
Because
Шкафчик не открыть. Так, а в доме Тони можно что-нибудь? Дверной звонок, это в счете считается? Летает тут что-то, фигня какая-то. Так, он говорил у Тони в доме. А, не у Тони. А, я забыл, где он говорил. В кабинете у мэра. Блин, а я не помню. Я забыл, где он говорил, где находится еще один коммуникатор. Я реально забыл. Так, здесь точно нет.
Next,
I've
please.
waited long enough. Now it's time to go the whole hog,
Next, please.
for which I have plenty of time.
Next, please. Next,
don't wanna let
please.
I don't want to let...
Next, please.
Может, где-то здесь еще можно нажимать что-нибудь? А, упавшая
What
посылка.
kind of a world is this where you can't rely on the magnetic field anymore? Why am I talking so quickly? Because the translators are paid by the word.
Next, please.
Так, тут...
Tony doesn't need another fish. I left her I kept the tank.
О, тут лестница какая-то. Это точно что-то с аварийным телефоном нам надо делать? Просто звонить.
Inspector, you have an...
Yeah,
The emergency... Please don't... The operator... Inspect you...
Yeah.
Please... Inspect you...
Yeah.
Please... The operator... Inspect you...
Yeah.
Please... The operator...
Well, that's it for the... At least it was...
Так, тут ничего нельзя нажать. Только дверь машины. Звонок это не то. В баре. Тоже не то.
Next, please.
Так, мушлоте надо отдать.
Next, please.
Hey, Lottie, I...
Next, please.
Well, yeah, but...
Next, please.
Yeah,
Next,
I just wanted to...
please. Next, please.
Oh, boy, the
Next,
mayor keeps
please.
us busy, doesn't he?
Next, please.
Так, может, мэру надо котика отдать? Или еще как-нибудь?
I didn't vote for him. Wait a second, or did I... Ow.
Next, please.
I'd rather not disturb. He looks so happy.
Так, а как можно... Блин, я не знаю. Как мне занять еще одну линию?
Please. Next, please. Next, please.
This guy couldn't make head or tails of this. The only
Please.
thing he knows are those things.
Next, please.
This guy couldn't make the only thing those.
Next, please. Next, please.
Hey, hello.
Next, please.
Oh, it's make it snappy.
How's work?
Oh, hell broke.
Please.
Now even a sec. Now, if someone else gets the idea of going, that's for
Please.
Can I transmit?
not from this.
Where can I make my?
Is it local?
Please.
Good. Besides this device, there's only one reserve system in the vault of the post office.
Please.
You want to break it? I'm beginning to believe you're suffering.
What do you mean?
All right.
Please.
Don't you get tired?
I have to admit, I'm
Please.
pretty much getting fed up with this. If one more of those morons down there gets
Please.
the idea of going in a permanent transmission, I'll throw in the towel.
Please.
Так я звонил по
Do I have
телефону.
the headphones now?
Please.
No, I need those for work. So don't.
Please.
What was that about?
You mean the fact that they take? Is that not?
You're right.
Next,
That is.
please.
I'll be going.
You do that. You shouldn't be.
Next. Next, please. Next, please. Next, please. Next, please.
Где еще телефон есть? Вот этот телефон, но я почему-то с ним ничего не могу сделать. А, может могу я что-то с ним
No
сделать?
reason to be alarmed. I've got everything. No reason to be alarmed. I've got everything on.
Inspector Gizmo,
Yeah.
please, the operator. Inspect you.
Yeah.
Please, Inspect you.
Yeah.
Please, the operator. Inspect you.
Yeah.
Please, the operator.
Not necessary. Goal has her coffee.
Я не знаю, что
No
с
reason to
этим.
be
Я,
alarmed. I've got every. No reason to. I've got every.
я не могу его на этот телефон посадить. Я не могу его никому здесь отдать.
Cute. We once used cats. Unfortunately, they weren't any good as mind fume indicators. They always skedaddled instead of falling dead from the perch as they should.
Hey, I don't abuse. And an Too bad. He keeps it hard to believe he can breathe like. Too bad. Hard to believe. Nah, they and then send it. Your parrot doesn't seem to be feeling so well.
Holy cow! He's completely knocked out. How are we supposed to detect dangerous fumes now?
It's always the same. The warning light is the first thing to break.
You can take the bird if you want to. He's useless to me like that.
Теперь можно взбодрить, да?
Wakey, wakey.
И пусть по телефону разговаривает. Ну нифига
See how that
себе.
works? Dozer.
Ну наконец-то до меня доперло. Кошмар.
Inspector Gizmo speaking. You have an emergency to report?
I've eaten nothing but worms for days now.
Worms? What? Where are you? Are you being held captive?
I found a lipstick. Who's throwing out things like that?
What? I'm sorry, I don't have time for this nonsense. There's a madman at large who's caused multiple fires and explosions. Please don't block the line. The operator is already stressed out.
Эй, погоди, еще.
Well, this doesn't help at all. Gizmo will probably start listening to the bird when I've given him useful information about this madman who's blowing up everything around here, whoever that might be.
Inspector Gizmo speaking. You have an emergency to report?
Yeah, it's me.
Please don't. The operator.
Черт, не то, значит.
Hello, Dr. Gizmo.
Yes?
I want to report an emergency.
An emergency?
Fire!
Impossible. My fire protect...
You have built...
Yes,
That was my... I think I...
I
No, I'll be...
Wonderful.
Я опять не знаю, что делать. Дерево спалить нафиг. Ой, что, серьезно?
I can't just go and incinerate. I
Yeah.
mean, where would I test... I could do that all day long.
Бессознательный попугай. Так, а может мне его еще больше взбодрить?
Wakey.
То есть это был обычный
See how that
попугай.
works? Dozer.
И еще раз.
It's wide awake already.
Черт.
Too bad. It's hard to believe he can... Gizmo has tattletale.
Так. Попугая можно в магазин Тони посадить.
Hey, Tony, I have a present for you.
Hello, hello. Didn't I say you're not to bring animals into my store?
Yeah, but I thought that only concerned rats and insects.
And?
Yeah, and water buffaloes. But this parrot is completely different. He's smart, clean, doesn't break stuff, and he doesn't even have lice.
Wow. So he's the exact opposite of you.
Oh, that's very funny, Tony. I just thought you could use someone who listens to you, so you can chew someone else's ear off for a change.
Well, at least I won't be talking to a brick wall.
Very funny, Tony.
I like him.
Yeah, it's no surprise there. He sounds like your mother. And there's a certain resemblance, too.
Get out. Get out! I should have listened to my mother. Be careful with this guy, Tony. He's an egotistical maniac.
Egotistical maniac.
Just you wait till you see him in action. Just the other week, he filled the cemetery's lawnmower with Cool Whip.
Maniac, maniac.
Poor bird. It won't be long before he starts pining for toxic mine fumes again. I can't just start throwing without someone. That would make her... I can't just start without some... That would... Whew. She looks...
And then Rufus greased the bees with fat for deep frying just so he could... Wait a second. Here he is again. Let's talk later, okay? I don't want him to hang around here without supervision.
Poor Tony.
Hi, Rufus. Thanks again for the bird.
Rufus isn't no good, Nick.
Such a smart animal. What are you doing?
I better take him back. You're a bad influence on him.
You do that. I already have a sore throat. Repeating myself all over again makes me quite depressed.
Those are all lies, you hear?
Rufus don't have expired.
Cheap lies.
Че, вот теперь можно его и сажать, да? Ну, Тони научила его нормально говорить теперь, да? Я в этом уверен.
Inspector Gizmo speaking. You have an emergency to report? Rufus has stolen the screws off the children's merry-go-round. Rufus! I should have thought as much. What else do you know? Rufus has caused a nuclear meltdown. Rufus has stolen the antenna off this single tractor. A little slower, please. I can't follow you. Could you repeat that, please?
I don't know if this was such a good idea.
Could you repeat that, please?
Oh, well, it'll be all right. At least the line is busy now. The operator will be overjoyed.
What else do you know? Rufus abused the harvester to steal tiles from the town hall roof.
Что еще?
Look! Rufus is a no good Nick.
Ты в порядке?
Rufus has stolen the screws off the children's merry-go-round.
His nerves are worn to a
Rufus
frazzle.
has the antenna.
Я ничего не слышу.
His nerves are worn to a frazzle.
Please!
Grasshoppers in the wheat silo.
Next,
Rufus
please!
abused the harvester to steal tiles from the town hall roof.
This guy
Please!
couldn't make head or the only thing
Is no good, Nick.
Please!
Rufus has stolen the screws off the children's merry-go-round.
This guy couldn't make head. The only thing going.
Please!
А, он наушники снял. Он все забил на свою работу, он
Please!
не справляется.
Ready to go.
Так, радиопередача.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hello?
Во!
Cletus?
Chunk slide hazard in the northern quadrant caused by a flock of stampeding.
Cletus! Come on!
Your love is the most wonderful gift.
Окей.
Cletus! Rufus is the most wonderful gift. They call him Rufus. Rufus!
Searching for my fiancée. Calling all inhabitants of Deponia.
Hey, wait a second.
Name is Cletus. I am searching for my fiancée. Possibly she is...
Cletus? Cletus! Is that you? This is Rufus. Can you hear me?
Hello, Rufus? Are you on Deponia?
Of course I'm on Deponia. And where are you? On the Organon Cruiser? Or Elysium?
That's none of your business.
Well, I need a few answers from you before we talk about your fiancé.
Answers depends on what you want to know.
Are you really from Elysium?
Of course I am, but I don't get why you should care where I come from.
What's it like on Elysium?
Well, it's not as dirty and uncivilized as down here, and the people are less annoying, too.
Brilliant. Sounds like the perfect place for me. What was your fiancé doing on board an Organon Cruiser?
That's none of your business.
But isn't it a bit strange that a woman from Elysium was...
Don't worry about things that go far over your head. Let's get down to business.
Are the Organons planning something?
Why do you want to know that? Listen, never get involved in matters of the higher spheres. You'll never understand what's happening up there above your head, let alone influence any of that. Don't even bother to try.
Has your fiancé always been a bit odd?
What? What are you talking about?
Nothing. Forget it. And you two are really engaged?
Why are you asking me that?
Nothing. Forget it. Oh, just, chewing the fat. Does your fiancé have a sister by any chance?
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's just a, just a thought.
You should spend less time thinking. Seems like your head isn't up to the task.
Nothing. Forget it. Okay. Let's assume for a second that your fiancé is suffering from a kind of, concussion.
A concussion?
Yeah, but a purely hypothetical assumption.
Then you shouldn't waste time and get her to me. You'll be very sorry if you've hurt her. I need her brain to be fully functional.
You really love her, don't you? No further questions.
Very good. Maybe we can go back to the matter at hand.
Yes, that's what I thought, too. I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing it for gold.
What do you think I am,
Да-да-да.
a fool? If you're trying to squeeze more money out of me, you better just say so. Well, what do you want?
I want you to take me with you to Elysium.
Impossible.
Well, that's my price. Either I can come along to Elysium, or...
Listen, I can't take you to Elysium. There must be something else you need.
Nope. I want a passage to Elysium or nothing at all.
Well, then you'll get nothing at all.
Well, if that's what you want, you can go ahead and cancel your wedding.
Wait a minute. Maybe there's a way.
I knew it.
Bring gold to me. We'll meet at the Lower Ascension Station at the shore of the Rust-Red Sea tomorrow night. I'll be waiting on top of the platform. Do you think you can make it there?
Tomorrow night? Well, I don't know. If,
I thought you wanted to get to Elysium. What didn't you find gold after all?
Well, I did. I did.
Well, then we have a deal. I'll meet you after sunset. Cletus, over and out.
Just, wait a second. Cletus? Okay, Upper Ascension Station. Down on the, up on the lower ascension station. Up on top of the platform. Ha! Easy as pie for a guy like me. Elysium,
Ну-ну.
I'm coming!
Так, микрофон не надо.
Hello? Cletus?
Are you still there, Rufus?
Yes, it's me!
I thought you were already on your way.
Money. A lot of money.
That's blackmail. Well, fair enough. How much do you want?
Well, I don't know. How much is a ticket to Elysium?
Don't make a fool of yourself, man. Elysium is not an amusement park.
I know that.
Listen, no money in the world can buy a ticket to Elysium.
Okay, well then there's no deal. Keep your dirty money.
I intend to, believe me.
Good.
Good.
Just one thing. What exactly is an amusement park? No reward is worth all this trouble.
Everyone has a price, so why don't you quote yours already? What do you want?
First, I need...
Answer. Depends.
Okay, where do you want me to...
Do you Deponians stuff junk into your ears? We'll meet at the low... That shouldn't be. Tomorrow eve. Did you...
Of course I'm not a...
I'm not.
No...
Very good. Cletus.
Так, все, уходим отсюда. Идем к Гол. Расскажем ей все. Не понял, а где Гол? Кто ее стырил?
But where is Goal? What the... Hey! What are you doing? Gizmo!
Подстава!
Look at you. Finally, I brought you to justice.
What is that supposed to mean? It's me, Rufus.
I know. And believe me, it was not easy to solve this case.
The case of your missing IQ?
No, I'm talking about a series of crimes that have been committed this very morning. Ever since
Что?
that girl appeared, our community has been in turmoil. Arson, sabotage,
Это не я.
disrespectful behavior toward the authorities,
You don't have any proof of any of that, you stupid idiot.
theft.
I'm innocent. Yeah, okay, let me rephrase that. If I am guilty of any crime at all, then that crime is love. Everything I did for Goal. Where is she, by the way? Has she gained full consciousness yet?
No, but she needed more room. She's with Mr. Wenzel.
What? That treacherous toad? That's unfair. I found the Elysian. Me! It was me!
Ой, пришли.
Who found the Elysium?
Wenzel found the Elysian. It was Wenzel, none other than him.
Excuse me, but who are you?
My name is Argus, Bailiff Argus, Organon Prime Administration.
Ooh, the prime authority in my office. And I forgot to brush my teeth. How can I be of help, Bailiff?
I heard you have an Elysian woman in custody.
These are community matters.
Is that so? Interesting. What if an Organon search party was to reduce your community to rubble? Would that be community matters as well?
Don't let him threaten you, Gizmo.
The girl is with Mr. Wenzel.
Gizmo, no!
You'll find his house below the water tank right next to the town gate.
Thank you, Inspector. You just saved your community a lot of suffering.
Эх ты, Гизмо.
Yeah, really, well done.
Shut up.
Выпусти меня.
Hey, hello there.
What is it now?
Let me out.
Let you out? Huh? Why in the world would I do that?
I have to save Goal from the Organon.
Didn't you do enough damage for one day? You heard the man, didn't you?
I'm innocent.
Well, not in my eyes. All clues we found point to you, Rufus.
The conditions in this cell are unacceptable.
Are they really? So, you think you deserve better?
I do. I neither belong in this cell nor on this junkyard of a planet.
Right. You think you belong to Elysium.
I know I do.
Why do you think they'd let someone like you into Elysium? A thief? A good-for-nothing drifter? A troublemaker?
When I get a chance, I seize it. I determine my own fate.
The only thing I see you seizing is other people's property, which then gets destroyed or incinerated in the process.
Well, you can't paint a house without spilling some paint, and if it's highly flammable paint, then in the end, everything goes up in flames. I mean, that's life. I promise to better myself.
The irredeemable Rufus. Don't make me laugh.
You're right. I'm pretty much perfect already. Time is running out.
Already? Well then, brace yourselves. I can tell you it's the third week in here that drives people insane.
What? How long do I have to stay in here?
Well, at least until the court case. But considering the list of your crimes...
That's impossible. I have to save Goal.
Well, you should have thought about that before you disrespected the law.
Well, that wasn't disrespect. It was more like a spoonful of neglect. My doctor says my attention deficit syndrome might strike any time. Where was I? I need to pee.
Please try to keep it in. I cleaned the floor just the other day.
I give up.
Good.
For now.
Эх,
You're nothing but a traitor, henchman of the Dark Exchequer.
Keep quiet. I'm not a big supporter of the Organon. I only have the safety of our community in mind.
Fire!
Nice try, boy. But my fire detectors would tell me if there was a fire.
Medical emergency!
It can't be that serious if you're still making a fuss like that. And now be quiet, you phony malingerer.
I'm hungry.
Food will be served after sundown. Gnat's piss and cactus bread. You'll have to
Фу.
wait till then.
Nothing.
So why don't you just be quiet?
так. Что можно взять? Решетка
No
камеры.
grate in the world can hold...
Да-да-да, не одна.
There. Why you...
Так. Пожар! Да ё-моё, возьми огнетушитель.
That's it.
Ой,
I'll
тут
just set
горелка.
fire to the tree. Gizmo will go into firefighting mode, and I can escape using the pole. If only I could reach the tree from here.
What? What was that sound? How the... Emergency! Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. What happened? Where's the fire?
Oh, Mr. Firefighter, my poor kitty climbed up the tree, and she's afraid to come down.
Don't worry, madam. I'm a professional.
Мадам.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Genius prevails.
Пшум. Так,
There's
давайте.
no turning back. I need to find Goal before this Argus does.
Окей.
Wenzel!
Вензел.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Ha! You know very well what I'm doing here. Where is she?
Rufus, please, let me explain.
No, you spineless traitor.
It's not what you think.
We'll see about that.
Ah!
Tony? You?
What are
Тони?
you doing here?
Me? I don't know.
Finally at a loss for words? I don't believe it. But I don't care what you think. There is an easy explanation for all this.
What? No! I don't even want to know. I don't even remember asking. Keep your gross secrets to yourselves. I just want to know where Goal is.
Whose goal?
Oh, so your little lover boy here didn't tell you about his other conquest.
Conquest? Wenzel, what is he talking about? Why are you dressed like that?
Well, I thought,
And who the heck is Goal?
no one, really. I mean, she's not even working properly.
What the...
Where is she, Wenzel?
I put her in the basement.
Подвал.
Basement?
Well, I see that you two have a lot to talk about. Have fun.
Подвал. Тони.
You
Тони.
used to have better taste in men, you know that? I mean, Wenzel.
I'm just taking a shower for crying out loud. What the heck
Сигаретой?
is going on here anyway?
Let your new lover explain that to you. And put some clothes on next time someone comes to visit.
Why, that's...
Oh, my eyes!
Don't pretend. There's nothing in here you haven't already seen.
Yeah, true, but some things I like to repress. I'm not looking at this misery any longer. I have to save Goal. You simply locked Goal in the basement?
Well, Tony had asked if she could come round to try my water. I didn't want to have another woman lying around unconscious in the living room. It would have somehow spoiled the atmosphere.
Wow, I didn't know you were such a romantic.
Да уж, романтик. В подвал. Ой, Гол.
Goal!
Wardrobe too small. Just too
small.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'll get you out of here.
О-оу,
Open
поздно.
up. Organ on.
But you're already inside.
No excuses. A strong suspicion arose that you are harboring a member of the Resistance on the run.
Rufus, what kind of mess is he in now?
So, you admit your crime.
We haven't been harboring anyone. He just burst in.
Go ahead. He's down in the cellar.
Uh-oh. I have to think fast.
Эх. Чё дальше-то? Так, не помогло вообще никак. О-оу.
What?
Imminent blast!
Ба! Бежим, бежим!
Now as it is written, our hero was smitten and rescued the maiden from impending doom. On a horse made of steel, evil guys on his heels, he rode with a girl into dawn's early gloom. She awoke by his kiss, well at least more or less, and the whole part concerning the uppercut scare can be pinned at least to some extent on her damaged brain implant. Anyway, in a big picture, who's gonna care? Who's gonna care?
Oh, what a pain in the... Ooh, you really could make yourself a bit lighter, you know?
Araba, floppa baba.
Араба
you
флаба
don't
баба.
say. From bad to worse. Where are we anyway? Hey, that's the old junk mine rail system. Back in the day, it was used to transport heavy loads to the lower ascension station. Oh, sorry, babe. Don't take it personally. Now, I just need to find some kind of rail car and a way to get Goal on it. Let's go! This time, I'll get a more worthy vehicle for us. One from which you don't always tumble off.
А, и все шмотки
Well, she seems to
потеряли.
have coped okay. I probably shouldn't have parked her under a beehive when I took a break, though.
Так, к крану. Ой. Нормально?
Oh, that was quite a drop. Luckily, I fell onto the backbone of some poor sucker whose fall wasn't as lucky as mine. Ah, looky here. Seems like the bridge collapsed. Doesn't matter, though. It isn't the first bridge that I've torn down today. And Goal. Oh, what am I gonna do with Goal now? Damn!
Черт. Так, к крану.
And this is a rusty old crane for loading rail cars. Well, you don't have to be a genius to make the connection.
Окей,
You're not
сиденье.
supposed to put things on the rear shelf if you're planning to break. No matter
Предохранительный
what
блок.
awaits me behind it, I'm prepared.
Сгоревший
This is beyond
предохранитель.
repair. Let's throw it out.
Да, выкинем.
Come on now. Ah, nothing. Damn.
Нам нужен нормальный предохранитель. Вниз. Вверх. Воронка.
That thing loads junk into the mine lorry when it's here.
Крюк крана.
The unconscious woman in peril is caught on the other side of the canyon, and this is a rusty old crane for loading rail cars. Well, you don't have to be a genius to make the connection.
Я удивлен, что ты увидел связь. О, горизонт.
Tetanus-inducing rust and unsecured power cables as far as the eye can see. Oh, time I got out of here.
В туннель. Вау. Так, я на минуту отойду. Так, я тут. Так, что у нас тут? Рычаг, сигнальная лампочка, кнопка, коробка, фара, мотоцикл, куча хлама, птички. Окей, куча хлама.
If I had planned to be a trash hunter, I would have stayed in Kuvak. In any case, I'm not going to rummage through there without good reason.
А ну лезь давай туда, гад. Вот сюда заберись. Ты можешь сюда забраться?
I'll save my telekinetic power. I'll save my telekinetic.
Ага. Нельзя. Окей. Тогда... В мотоцикл.
Nothing. I have to stop expecting quality craftsmanship everywhere.
Фара. Взял, оторвал. Нормально. Путепроводу.